know how to describe your evening in English? Not just, I watch TV, but real actions which will be absolutely useful for the future. Today, I will show you my evening routine and teach you some simple phrases you can use every single night. I will tell you in a simple and interesting format. Also, I speak slowly so everything is clear. And to make our English learning more effective, I have a little question for you. What do I usually like to cook for my breakfast? Listen carefully and try to find the answer to my question. If you find the answer, please write in the comments. This will help you improve and learn your English faster. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Tonight, I want to spend a quiet evening with you. Right now, I am finally coming home after a long day. Outside, the city is still busy. People are still moving, cars are passing by. But when I open my door and step inside my home, everything immediately feels more calm and peaceful. I slowly take off my shoes and put my bag near the wall. I really like this feeling. After a busy day, when I can finally slow down and relax, I take off my coat and hang it near the door. Then I walk slowly through the house. Sometimes I do not even turn on the television or music right away. I think quiet evenings are very important because they help my mind rest too. Right now, I already feel more relaxed than I did outside. My shoulders feel lighter, my breathing becomes slower, and I can finally stop thinking about my work. So I want to make some tea, relax, and enjoy a peaceful evening. I am very happy that you are spending this evening with me. Now I am in the kitchen, and I think this is one of the most comforting parts of my evening routine. At night, I almost always make tea for myself. It helps me slow down even more and makes my home feel warm and peaceful. First, I fill the kettle with water and turn it on. While I wait, I make a light salad of cucumbers, tomatoes, and fresh herbs. I really love vegetables and cooking light food. Second, I wash the vegetables slowly under cold water. Then I cut the cucumbers into thin slices and chop the tomatoes on the wooden board. Everything smells fresh and clean. I add some fresh herbs, a little olive oil, salt, and black pepper. Nothing complicated. Sometimes the simplest food feels the most comforting after a long day. While I prepare the salad, the kettle begins to warm up. I already know I want green tea tonight. Now the water is ready. I slowly pour it into my cup, and warm steam rises into the air immediately. Then I take a small bite of the fresh salad and finally feel the stress of the day disappear little by little. I really like my quiet kitchen, warm tea, and a peaceful evening. Now I'm sitting in the living room with my tea, and for the first time today, I accidentally realize something. I never touched my phone after coming home. It's still somewhere inside my bag, near the door. And that feels amazing. Usually, the whole day sounds like notifications, messages, people needing something, screens everywhere. But tonight, my home feels different. I place my tea on the table and pull the blanket closer around my shoulders. The tea is still hot, and the fresh smell of cucumbers and herbs from the salad is still somewhere in the air. I just sit there, listening to the small sounds around me. A spoon touching the cup, a car passing somewhere outside, rain lightly tapping against the window. I take my tea and walk toward the window. People are still moving through the city. And here I am, standing in warm light, holding tea in one hand and a bowl of salad in the other, completely disconnected from the noise outside. I think this is why I love evenings so much. This is the only part of the day when the world finally stops asking something from you, and for a little while, you can simply exist. Now it is time for one of the most relaxing parts of my evening routine. After I finish my tea and spend some quiet time in the living room, I slowly walk to the bathroom to get ready for bed. First, I turn on the shower and wait for the water to become warm. I love warm showers in the evening, especially after a long day. The warm water helps my whole body relax, and it always makes me feel so much better. After my shower, I wrap myself in a soft towel and walk slowly to the mirror. Now it is time for my little nighttime skincare routine. I wash my face carefully and use my favorite face cream. I like simple skincare products that feel light and fresh on my skin. Then I brush my teeth and gently brush my hair while looking into the mirror. Sometimes at night, I look much more relaxed than I did in the morning. It feels like all the stress from the day slowly disappears. I think nighttime routines are important because they help my mind understand that the day is finally ending. Step by step, I begin to feel more sleepy and ready to rest. Honestly, this might be the coziest moment of the entire evening. Now I am finally in my bedroom. I change into my soft pajamas and climb into bed slowly, already feeling warm and relaxed after my shower. The blankets feel cozy. The pillows are soft, and I do not want to leave this bed anymore tonight. Before sleeping, I usually like to read for a little while. I know many people spend time on their phones before bed, but I personally prefer quiet evenings without too much screen light. Reading helps my mind slow down in a much softer way. So now I turn on the small lamp near my bed and pick up my book from the nightstand. The light is warm and gentle, making the whole room feel calm and comfortable. Tonight, I am reading a simple, cozy novel. Nothing too dramatic or stressful. In the evening, I like books that feel peaceful and comforting. Sometimes I read only a few pages because I start feeling sleepy very quickly under a warm blanket. I open the book slowly and begin reading while the room stays completely quiet around me. There is something very relaxing about reading at night. Just a quiet room, a warm bed, and a good book. Sometimes I realize that I have read the same page twice because my eyes are already becoming sleepy. That usually means it is almost time to sleep. I gently close the book and place it back on the nightstand. I feel completely relaxed. Now the evening is almost over, and this is my favorite moment of the entire day. Everything is finished. I can simply rest. Sometimes at night, I think about the day for a few minutes. About small moments, conversations, places I visited, or things I want to do tomorrow. I reach over and turn off the small lamp beside my bed. Immediately, the room becomes darker, and only the soft city lights outside the window remain. I pull the blanket a little closer, close my eyes, and listen to the sounds of the night. And by the way, do you remember the question from the beginning of the video? I asked you, what do I usually like to cook for my breakfast? If you find the answer, write it in the comments in English. It helps you improve your listening and remember English naturally while watching videos. Thank you for spending this quiet evening with me today. I hope this video helped you relax and practice your English at the same time. Good night, and see you next time.